When we left and we had to transit from Coach Abdallah Mubiru this season simply because of our slid back in terms of results. But I'm one person that believed that he was still doing well. However, when we replaced him with Coach Magera, of course, there is that new vibe that comes in with the team. There is a way a team picks up, and we started winning games till the finals of the Stanbic Uganda Cup. When we lost to Vipers Sports Club at Kadiba, and I think that was very unfortunate. So moving forward, we come in with a new appointment, the club adopting a new model of coaches, or a dual coach model that is alien, first of all in the Ugandan sport, but also in Africa as a continent at large. So I think we shall pick it from there. And let's look towards the next season and see what it comes with.
Luaga.
He has a personal relationship with some of them. And given the statistics that have been reflected, I for one think that he has done a quite good job. Though, of course, the fan fraternity might have that disappointment with the loss at Kadiba against the Sports Club Vipers. But for me, the real test match, or the real match that really revealed to me that this gentleman stands a chance and is worth the shot was the game against Karokarunji in Tungamo, where it even rained so much. Yeah. Like that was really a big game, and given the substitutes that he made of bringing in you saw that pivotal role of Magera, I think it played a very fundamental role. And also the game, I think the game against Vipers was really going on so well, I think, till he messed up somewhere. That's why some people might feel frustrated, but to me I feel like he really deserves a chance, being that he was even our head coach for the junior team, for the soccer academy rather. So he has a clear understanding of the players that ought to graduate from the junior team to the senior team. So bringing a coach like Ssenyondo, who has been there, he has won the Uganda Cup with Kitara, he has been to the continent with Kitara in the Confederations Cup, and then he has taken the under-17s to the World Cup. He has won the Sekafa title with the under-17s still. So this is something that is really exciting. Right now, as a club or the fan fraternity look forward is to having trophies start to flow in Lugogo, and we needed that kind of hungry coach that has won trophies or has had glory in the near past, so that we can tap into that, so that we can really start seeing an exciting squad that is expansive in the style of play, that is possessive, that is direct in attack, and most importantly, winning trophies to us. So for me, I think Ssenyondo comes with all that background and is going to have a very huge and positive impact.
You can give your best 11 from last season.
Well,
KCCA, best 11. Okay.
Yeah, for me, I would go with 4-3-3 formation. My best number one was Mtwali Bimugolofa. And I had Gavin Kizito Mugweri in right back, with Mustafa Mujuzi and Hassan Mohamud in centre back, James Mubezi. The reason I went for Mustafa Mujuzi and Hassan Mohamud is because we did quite very well at the start of the season, and we had a solid back line that was used to play from behind and used not to concede. It was really solid and block. And then in midfield, of course, I went for Joel Selunjoji, because with him we had a very we would penetrate with a lot of passing. He was very good, really good. And I would go for Ashraf Mugume, alias Fadiga, because he is a threat in attack. I think my best highlight of his game in the season was that cracker against Vipers at away in Chitende in the last minute. Yeah, my goal of the season actually. And then Magera as a debutant for the senior side, did quite very well. very exciting talent, And of course, in front, I had Joe Gabriel, Esteves Cardoso, Arafat Usama, and then Anyama at the forward, because we did quite very well towards the end of the season. It was really a very exciting and solid forward line that did us justice.
To you, Luaga, what is your best 11 from KCCA last season?
Yeah, so my best 11 is a little bit similar with his, just that a few changes. So I think we agree on who the goalkeeper was. I think Mugolofa did a good job, and Andy made a call up to the chance. So I think for me that's very exciting. Then for the wing backs, I have Gavin Chizito, who also sometimes would come in and play as a centre backs. I think he did a very also wonderful job. Then Mubezi this season has really been an outstanding at that position. I'm even sure that he wasn't called, but I think he was one of the best at that position really in the league. Then for my centre backs pairing, that's why I think we disagree, because I agree on Hood. I think Hood was a very good ball carrying centre back for us. But I bring in the captain, or deputy captain, Philbert. For me, I think Philbert did a wonderful job when he was called upon. I think Philbert loves KCC, and you can see it from how he plays and how much heart he puts into it and all that. So I think for me, he did well when he was called upon. He's willing to die for the club. Then for midfield, I think we agree that both Ijara had an excellent breakout season, and then he even made he freed up Joel to do a little bit more. So him and Joel for me at the center, and then I bring in Gabi in midfield instead of bringing him via the wing, because I feel like all the other midfielders that I think also did fairly well didn't have so many games. I think Fadiga, who is my club favorite, didn't play so many games for me to think that he should get in. I don't think Lutalo did, although he also looked good. Even Sengen also looked good when he was called upon. They all had like that number of games. Even Anukani had a number of games when he looked good. But for me, I bring in Gabi as a midfielder because of how excellent he looked when Coach Magera took over. He really won us a number of games. And then the difference also in front, I played Nana. Nana also looked excellent until he got injured and went out. I think he's an excellent dribbler, exciting footballer even to look at. I think he embodies what people want to see when they come to watch football, which is excitement. Then Usama, who I think struggled at the beginning of the season because of injury, but then when he picked up, he was an excellent player for us, and I keep on praying that he stays. And then finally, my namesake, Emmanuel Anyama, who is the talisman, excellent footballer, also hard worker. Like you will always see him in the box, like he's out of, you see him like 1 minute is midfield, next second is like somewhere there trying to get a goal. So that's my starting 11.
Thank you so much for those best 11s. I think mine is both of yours. I think all the players did what was good enough to be done.
So you have starting 14.
Yes, 15. I have my starting 15.